Hello, this is Mikeydemus from the band SKINDRED, and you are watching vocalvictim.de. The feedback we've had from Kill the Power has been awesome. A lot of the press in the UK is giving it glowing reviews, so I know it's just come out in Europe too, so we're getting really positive stuff back in Europe too. Well, first and foremost, we are a rock band, I'd have to say. If a stranger approached me in the street and said, "What kind of band are you?" and I'd say a rock band. But there's elements of reggae, elements of ragga, dubstep, drum and bass, punk rock, metal. You know, there's a real mix in the band, and this album we really wanted to make a varied album with, you know, different kinds of songs, not just 12 of the same song over and over again. So, you know, there's light and shade on the album, there's a lot of variety. Well, when we sort of made the demo for Ninja, Benji took it home, and kind of had this idea of doing like a kind of film trailer at the beginning, kind of like, you know, in a time when someone that kind of thing. And he thought it was cool, but we thought it would be even cooler if we had like a famous kind of voice on it. And that's when our manager said, "Oh, well, I know Arthur Brown, who, I don't know if you know, is the god of hellfire, you know. I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire." That's that guy. Yeah. So, you know, he went into the studio and sort of penned down a couple of ideas, sent them up to us, and we loved it straight away. And that's what's on the album. That's what's on the record. Yeah. Jenna G was. We had a lot of mutual friends. I'd not met her before. I think maybe some of the guys had met her once before. We've done some shows with a band called The Chemists from the UK, who are friends of ours, who are kind of like, you know, that kind of like electronic, drum and bassy sort of rock kind of thing, and they've done a lot of stuff with her in the past, and she's done all kinds of things. We wrote the song Open Eyed. It was kind of 95% finished when we were in the studio, when we had this idea for having like a kind of female vocal on it, kind of like a sample we wanted to sound, you know, like kind of like the Prodigy or something like that, where it's like a on it, like something contrasting to the regular, you know, vocals and thing. And someone suggested Jenna, and it was just I think our producer had worked with her before, and yeah, she came up and just had a bunch of ideas and just nailed it straight away, and it made the song. It took the song from being, we don't know what's happening with this song, to this song is going on the album, definitely, just like that. So yeah, she's great. Yeah, hopefully we want to be able to, we were thinking about maybe trying to bring her out and have her do the song live at some point, but we couldn't do that on this run. But maybe sometime in the future, if we could do that, that would be great. Well, not much. Not much. We could all do more. I mean, yeah, I try and watch what I eat, and I don't party too hard anymore. You know, just try and look after yourselves. I mean, the perception of a rock band is it's like this constant partying all the time, and if you're doing that every night, you know, it catches up with you in the end. I just try and look after myself as much as I can, you know. Try and eat well, which can be hard on, you know, when you're out kind of different place every day and stuck in the middle of nowhere sometimes. Yeah, you know, we all try and exercise a little bit, but, you know, playing in itself is really good exercise, you know. It's keeps us all, you know, limber and loose. But yeah, I mean, as we sort of grow as a band, the tours, the shows get bigger, but the tours sometimes get a little bit shorter, if you know what I mean. But when we started out, we'd play like 44 dates without a day off, and that was, yeah, you know, that was harder. But these days it's kind of like, we'll be, you know, the tours will be 10 or 15 dates rather than like 50, you know, and then we'll have maybe a week off and then go somewhere else. So, you know, it's manageable, it's doable. If you look after yourself, it's cool. I mean, we're all really different people. The band's been going for about 14 years. I've been in the band for 12 years. We're all really different, all influenced by all kinds of different stuff. It's not, what about me personally? Okay, because if I say something, someone else will disagree. So I wouldn't say as a band we have one thing that we want to do, because we're influenced by all kinds of stuff. But at the moment, I really like last year, for example, I think some really good albums were the Queens of the Stone Age album, the 9 Inch Nails, Hesitation Marks, Bring Me the Horizon was a band that I really got into last year. You know, they made a really great record. That was really inspiring to me when we were trying to write sort of some heavier songs on the album and stuff. I don't listen to very much heavy music, you know. I listen to a real spread of music, so it's nice when you do get a heavy band that do something that you connect with. You know, it's always good, because I'm really fussy about metal, about heavy music, because a lot of it just, I go, you know, it's just too much. But when it's good, it's good. Oh man, all kinds of stuff. I just generally put on Spotify and then press like random and just see where it takes me, or like BBC Radio 6 or something, you know.
Or One Direction, and see where it takes you.
Yeah, I start with One Direction, end up with Cannibal Corpse. That's what I normally do. No, I listen to I really like the new Arctic Monkeys record. Not that it's that new, it came out last year, you know. I'm more inspired by some of that stuff than maybe, you know, real die-hard metal stuff. People may be surprised to hear, maybe not. I'm not the biggest metaler, but when it's good, it's good. Love Slipknot, for example. We all love Slipknot. I think we could all agree on Slipknot. We love Slipknot. Wow. We have so many amazing things happen to us. It's hard to think of. What will happen is I'll tell you one now, and then in 10 minutes I'll go, shit, I forgot about something. But something on the top of my head is we headlined Polish Woodstock about 18 months ago, and that was a free festival in Poland, and I think it was about 600,000 or 700,000 people there. Yeah, and just people into the horizon. That was pretty special. We did one day, and the Prodigy headlined another day, and it was insanity really. You can't really comprehend stuff like that. That was a real highlight. I think working with Russ Ballard on Kill the Power was a real highlight. You know, we've always written a certain way, and just being able to come at it from another perspective but still create something that's essentially you was really, really, really rewarding. But yeah, there's so much stuff that now escapes me. I'm going to walk off, and in 15 minutes I'm going to go, oh man, what about the time I met so-and-so? So I'm not very good at thinking quickly, you know.
Oh, we're going to talk about it next time.
Next time I'll go, yeah. Yes, I remember! Well, probably a fair bit of touring. I mean, we're halfway into our Euro run. We've just done a massive UK set of dates, biggest shows we've ever played. We're all kind of reeling from that, really, and I'm going, you know, wow. People turn up in the masses in the UK, so you know it's going really well out here. We're going to do Soundwave in Australia immediately after this, which is like a sort of touring festival in Australia. Yeah, that's a big one. That's really exciting. We're going back to the USA this summer. I think we're going back in May. We're doing a handful of like big rock festivals, you know, Rock on the Range and things like that. And we're doing a tour with the band Seether, which is their friends of ours. It's going to be fucking rare. I can't wait for that. We're going back to Japan, I think in April, to do a tour over there. And then it's going to be European festivals, probably, you know, in Germany and everywhere all over Europe, I would have thought. So, yeah, and that'll bring us up to the end of the summer. And after that, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think the powers that be are figuring that out for us now. Yeah, we're busy. We like to be busy.
So it's good for you and your friends.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Probably iPhone. No, that doesn't count. It's not going to work out on a desert island, is it? Probably like a pocket knife, because it's, you know, handy for doing stuff. You can pick open a coconut and drink a coconut. You can hack up a monkey and eat a monkey. Or, you know, so that's number one. Number two, don't know, probably a guitar, acoustic guitar or something, so you can, you know, serenade yourself, and an inflatable life raft so that you can paddle away again when you've had enough of the desert island. Job done. Yeah, I skipped food, water and clothes, so I'd be naked and dead, but you know.
Someday.
Yeah.
So you're going to live really long.
Yeah, because it's like a magic island where you can survive with a guitar. Thank you for supporting SKINDRED. We love coming here, we love playing clubs and festivals. We can't wait to see you again more this year. Thank you very much.